This week on Counting Duggars, all about Jessa Seewald giving birth to baby number 4. Plus, the Duggar family celebrates and sends in their reactions. Plus, did Jessa Duggar really get an epidural, which goes against the family's beliefs on medicine? All that and more in today's Counting Duggars. Hey guys, I'm Joe Drake. Welcome back to Counting Duggars, here with my lovely co-host, Sophia Walensky. How's it going?
Fine, how are you, Joe?
I'm good. Well, I think just after last week's episode, news broke that Jessa Seewald gave birth.
Indeed, baby Fern is here.
Baby number 4. Her and her husband, Ben Seewald, announced the fourth child's birth on Monday, July 19th. That's right, because we record this on Monday, so right after we recorded this, the news broke. I'm like, well, I know what we're talking about next week.
Yeah, there we go.
And you know what was funny about this story is I often go on YouTube and like watch to see what's trending, whether it's like music videos or like fun YouTube videos. Her like journey giving birth was trending all week.
Totally, I saw it everywhere.
It was totally crazy. Well, she said in the YouTube video that she's excited to have all 6 of us under one roof. It's going to be really special. I can't believe they're a family of 6 now.
I know, and they're all so little. Like, that's a quick...
I know, Spurgeon's 5, Henry's 4, Ivy's 2, and now a newborn.
Now a newborn.
A 5-year-old alone must be a handful. I can't imagine 4 kids under the age of 5.
Mm-hmm. I know, watching the videos, it was, seeing their personalities. They're all so big. So I'm sure it's very fun, but I'm sure it becomes a lot pretty fast.
Definitely, for sure. Well, of course, her family members left multiple comments on her social media, from Jill and Jinger to Mom, Michelle, and our friend, Dad Jim Bob. They all sent in wonderful messages. Jinger said, quote, "My bestie just welcomed a precious little doll baby. Can't wait to meet her." And Jill wrote, "Congrats, sis. So happy for y'all." And Mom Michelle wrote, "Our hearts are full. We are so thankful for this precious new little life." Well, that's the other thing about them having such a big family, Sophia, is like, now you have to like bring the baby around to meet like all 709 of them.
Totally. I
Right?
did not think about that. Yeah, that would, I wonder, now I guess COVID, I don't know how they're dealing with things right now, but like, would you have a big party? I think at that point I'd just...
Yeah, because it's like, what do you do? And like, at what point will the baby have met all of the family members? I bet it's going to take longer than expected.
Completely, especially, who could be out of town. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this with my niece, who's about 1.5 years now. If I think about like really extended family members, there are certain people that just haven't met her yet. And like, you're right, because of COVID, it just makes it more difficult.
Yeah. Oh, that's so weird to think about.
Isn't it? Well, so here was the other story. So rumors were swirling that she had an epidural.
Mm-hmm.
And as we know in the Duggars world, that is a no-no. But she did clarify. She said, quote, "Even though I didn't get my epidural until the very last hour before she was delivered, I think it was still worth it." So she did, in fact, go through with doing it. Sounds like she's justifying it by saying she didn't get it till like the very last minute, but I don't know if that counts. Like, no, you got it or you didn't.
Yeah, for sure. The thing that I thought of with that was kind of like, I wonder how she felt doing it for the 4th. Like, I can't imagine not being like, wow, I wish I didn't do this sooner, sort of.
No, seriously, because she went on to say, quote, "Not only did it help with the pushing phase, but it took the pain out of it that I always have." And it's like, I understand that they have strict beliefs, and we talk about this each week, but if your body is in pain and there's medicine that could help with that pain, to me, it's a no-brainer. I obviously don't know what it's like to give birth, but to be sort of against epidurals when at the end of the day, it's just going to help you, I don't get it.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
right?
For her benefit, definitely.
100%. I wonder what the other family members thought of her getting the epidural.
I know.
Obviously, no one's commented on it as of yet, but I wonder.
well, you'd hear the news after she already had the baby. So I'm sure, everybody's just excited to hear that they have a happy and healthy baby girl. But
right. You're not gonna like look back before totally. And be like, why did you do that?
Exactly. Yeah. Like get mad after the fact. But interesting.
I'm happy that she did that though, because again, if she was in pain, she doesn't need to be in pain. Just take the epidural.
For sure.
Let's move on to the Duggar social post of the week. And this week is all about Jessa Seewald because she posted a series of beautiful photos welcoming the baby into the world. And these pictures are so cute of the baby. She posted just 4 days ago, quote, "Some say those newborn sleep smiles are just because of gas, but I prefer to interpret them as a baby's way of saying, thank you, Mom, for all that you do." She has a gorgeous picture of Fern sort of smiling in her sleep, and I just think it is adorable.
So cute.
Sophia, what do you think of the name Fern?
I like Fern.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I can't think of any other Ferns. Am I missing any that are?
No, I can't think right now either, but I do enjoy old school names coming back. My niece is named Margaret. Fern obviously sounds like an old school name. I prefer this trend more than like naming your baby Apple or Northwest.
Definitely.
I think these like classic names coming back is a really cute trend. Also, another social post that was really cute was her siblings all sort of like hovering around baby Fern. Again, it just reminds me that they are going to have their hands full.
Their hands full. I giggled so hard at the video. The first part of the birth story, she asked all the kids what the name they would want and if they wanted a boy or a girl. And I think Spurgeon said he wanted Runk. In my head, it's R-U-N-K, Runk as the name. Oh. And Jessa said, I don't know if I've ever heard that name or if there's anybody else in the world, but I'm glad they went with Fern. And I think in the videos too, it seemed like the siblings liked Fern Eliana as a name.
His name is Spurgeon. Maybe he has an affiliate, like maybe he's into crazy names.
That's like, true. He might.
I read that somewhere.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. All right, let's move on to our Duggar question of the week. And I'm going to ask you, let's just hypothetically think, will Jessa Seewald have more babies?
Yes.
Because we all know the Duggars like to multiply. They're, as she said, they're a family of 6. You say yes?
I say yes. Oh, yes. I have no doubt.
I think she will too, although I think a family of 6 is plenty big.
Yes.
Obviously, they're used to having many kids. Maybe she has 4 now. Maybe she'll stop at 5. Do you think? Well, let's double down on this. Do you think any of the Duggar kids will have more children than Michelle did?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, I don't think so either. That would be way too much.
Way too much. Oh my gosh.
I can't even imagine. And then one more Duggar question of the week, since we're talking all about Jessa Seewald. Do we think that it would be a good idea for them to have a spin-off, the 6 of them?
The kids, like the first thing I think about is they're pretty young. Like, I don't know how, I mean, they're cute. So it's always fun to watch kids say funny things, but maybe someday I could see. It would be.
I mean, I think it would be, again, like, of course, with the cancellation of Counting On and us sort of speculating there might be a spin-off. I think honing in on one of the smaller families, not that a family of 6 is small, but like getting to know these kids, getting to know the relationship between Jessa and Ben a little bit more.
For sure.
I think that, and then like the other Duggar family members can come in and do cameos, but I think TLC's thinking of some spin-offs as
I'm sure their heads are spinning. Yeah.
Because like we said at the beginning of this episode, Jessa's birthing video was one of the most trending videos on YouTube of the week. And that's like music videos, sporting videos. I mean,
the Olympics are going on. And
Clearly people love the Duggars, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what TLC has in store for us.
Yes, we will. And I'm sure we'll find out maybe sooner than later. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we will. But until then, everyone has Counting Duggars with me and Sophia. We'll be keeping you up to date on all your Duggar news each week. Don't forget to subscribe to Us Weekly's YouTube channel, where we will have a new episode out each week.